Most people don't fail retirement because they don't have money. They fail because they choose the wrong life, the wrong location, the wrong pace, the wrong version of freedom. And by the time they realize it, it's too late to restart. If you're between 40 and 65, this may be the most important video you watch this year. Most retirement advice focuses on one thing: how much money do you need? But very few people ask a more powerful question: what kind of life are you retiring into? Because retirement isn't an ending, it's relocation, financially, emotionally, and geographically. And here's the quiet truth no one talks about. Some retirees are financially secure and deeply unhappy. Others have modest savings and live richer lives than they ever did while working. So today, we're going to break retirement planning into something simpler. 3 types of retirement lifestyles. And by the end, you'll know exactly which one fits you and which mistake to avoid. Section 1. The 3 retirement identities. Type 1. The stability seeker. This is the most common retirement plan. Stay close to home, downsize the house, be near kids and grandkids, keep your doctor, keep your routine. It feels safe, predictable, familiar. Who it's for? Deep family roots, strong local community, health concerns requiring stable care, conservative financial profile, financial reality, lower relocation risk, known tax structure, no international currency exposure, easier estate planning. But here's the hidden risk. Stability can slowly turn into stagnation. When every day looks like the last, retirement can feel smaller than expected. Type 2. The lifestyle optimizer. This retiree asks a different question. Where does my money stretch further without sacrificing quality? They move to lower tax states, affordable beach towns, mountain communities, international destinations. They aren't chasing luxury, they're chasing efficiency. Example mindset. If $4,000 a month feels tight in one city, why not live somewhere it feels abundant? This is where retirement travel becomes retirement strategy. Type 3. The freedom designer. This is the smallest but fastest growing group. They don't want one retirement location. They want seasons. They want flexibility. They want optionality. Examples: 6 months domestic, 6 months abroad, snowbird lifestyle, slow travel retirement, visa-based international living. Their mindset is simple. If I worked 40 years for freedom, why live like I didn't? But this requires deeper planning. The problem isn't choosing one of these. The problem is choosing one by accident. Section 2. The 5 retirement mistakes people discover too late. Mistake number 1. Planning only for money. You can hit your number and still feel lost. Retirement shock is real. Work gave structure, identity, purpose. Without replacing that, even financial freedom can feel empty. Mistake number 2. Ignoring healthcare reality. For ages 40 to 65, this is critical. Questions rarely asked. What happens before Medicare? What if I move states? What if I move countries? What if long-term care becomes necessary? A location that looks affordable can become expensive fast if healthcare access is limited. Mistake number 3. Overlooking tax strategy.
Retirement location isn't just lifestyle, it's math. State income tax, property tax, capital gains, Social Security taxation. The difference between 2 states can mean thousands per year. Over 20, 30 years, that compounds. Mistake number 4. Underestimating cost of loneliness. This one doesn't show up on spreadsheets. Many retirees relocate for cost and underestimate social rebuilding. Community isn't automatic, it's intentional. Mistake number 5. Waiting too long to test. The biggest regret retirees share? I wish we tested the location first. Rent first. Stay 3 months. Live like a local. Retirement is not a vacation decision, it's a life decision. So how do you design this correctly? Not based on fear. not based on generic lists, but based on you. Section 3. How to choose your retirement location. Step 1. Define your energy level. Retirement at 55 is not retirement at 75. Ask, do I want activity or calm? Do I want airports or gardens? Do I want cultural stimulation or quiet space? Your body at 70 will thank your 55-year-old decisions. Step 2. Run the 3-number test. Minimum monthly survival number, comfortable lifestyle number, abundant lifestyle number. Now compare those across 3 locations. This is where clarity appears. Step 3. Stress test the plan. What if inflation spikes? What if the market drops 30%? What if one spouse needs care? What if currency shifts if abroad? If your plan survives stress, it's real. In a moment, I'm going to show you how retirement looks in 3 completely different locations and how the numbers actually compare. One of them will probably surprise you. 3 retirements, 3 very different lives. Let's make this real. Same couple, age 62, $1.2 million saved, $3,200 per month from Social Security combined. No debt, 3 possible retirement paths. Location 1. Stability retirement, suburban America. They stay close to their children. They downsize into a smaller home. They keep the same healthcare network, same grocery stores, same routines. Monthly breakdown example. Housing, tax plus insurance plus maintenance, $2,200. Utilities plus internet, $400. Groceries, $700. Healthcare premiums plus out-of-pocket, $900. Car plus fuel plus insurance, $600. Travel and leisure, $800. Miscellaneous, $600. Total around $6,200 per month. With Social Security covering $3,200, they withdraw $3,000 monthly from investments. That's manageable. But here's the emotional question. Does comfort equal fulfillment? Some retirees thrive here. Others slowly feel smaller. The risk isn't money. It's routine becoming repetition. Location 2. Lifestyle optimizer. Low-tax coastal state. Think coastal communities in states like Florida, South Carolina, Tennessee. No state income tax in some cases. Warmer winters. Active retirement communities. Monthly breakdown example. Condo, mortgage, or HOA or property tax, $2,200. Utilities, $350. Groceries, $650. Healthcare, $850. Car plus insurance, $550. Dining plus golf plus activities, $1,000. Travel fund, $1,000. Total around $6,400 per month. That's very similar cost, but different lifestyle. More sunshine, more social activity, more retirees like them. Here's what often changes. People feel younger when their environment feels active, but there are trade-offs: hurricane risk, seasonal population spikes, insurance volatility, distance from family. Retirement is never just numbers, it's trade-offs. Location 3. Freedom designer, international retirement. Places like Portugal, Mexico, Costa Rica. Lower cost of living, slower pace, healthcare often significantly cheaper. Monthly breakdown example. Portugal-style budget. Rent, modern apartment, $1,400. Utilities and internet, $250. Groceries and local markets, $500. Private healthcare insurance, $400. Dining plus wine plus cafes, $600. Travel fund, Europe flights or trains, $1,000. Miscellaneous, $600. Total around $4,750 per month. That's nearly $1,500 less than the U.S. examples, which means lower portfolio withdrawals, higher sustainability, or more lifestyle flexibility. But here are the real questions. Are you comfortable being far from family? Can you adapt to bureaucracy? Do you handle cultural shifts well? What happens if health declines later? Freedom requires flexibility. What the numbers really show. Here's what most people miss. It's not about choosing the cheapest place. It's about aligning financial sustainability, healthcare stability, social connection, personal energy, long-term adaptability. Retirement is not a single decision. It's a 20 to 30-year chapter, and you will evolve during it. The most important retirement question. Not how much do I need, but who do I want to become? At 62, you may want adventure. At 75, you may want proximity. At 82, you may want simplicity. The smartest retirees build optionality. Maybe 5 years abroad, then closer to family, then assisted living near children. Planning flexibility is more powerful than predicting perfection. The retirement test you should do this year. Before making a permanent move, rent for 90 days. Track every dollar. Build routine, not vacation mode. Visit hospitals. Talk to locals, not just expats. Most people romanticize retirement locations. Few simulate them. Let's return to the beginning. People don't fail retirement because of money alone. They failed because they drift into a version they never intentionally designed. If you're 40 to 65 right now, you still have leverage. You can optimize taxes, relocate strategically, reduce expenses, increase flexibility, strengthen social roots, but only if you start thinking beyond the number. Retirement is not stopping work. It's designing your final major chapter. Stability, optimization, freedom. Which retirement are you building? And more importantly, are you building it on purpose? If you want deeper breakdowns on retirement locations, cost comparisons, and long-term planning strategies, subscribe, because the next decision you make could shape the next 30 years of your life.